tunes.
Drinking some brews.
Drinking some brews.
With those.
With your tunes.
Listen to tunes.
Listen to tunes.
And drinking some brews.
And drinking some brews.
Alrighty, it is 8 o'clock. Oops.
8 o'clock on a Sunday night.
8 o'clock on a Sunday night.
Sunday.
And do you know where your kids are?
I do not. Well, I know where my kid is. I don't know where your kids are.
My kids are watching The Simpsons. They're just sitting down.
Simpsons.
They're just stuck in a loop in the 1990s, just like me, man.
Does anyone care about Simpsons anymore?
I heard they're getting good again. Somebody told me that, actually. So I don't know. It just depends on the writers. It's just like a freaking like in the newspaper funny at this point. They just print it because they can.
Okay.
People just open it up.
But the question becomes, have you watched The Simpsons?
I haven't watched The Simpsons in ages,
No.
dude. Yeah, no.
I have
Maybe a
not.
couple of the Halloween episodes. I always kind of check in, like scoop in on seeing what they're up
Right.
to.
The Halloween episodes were always a joy. They were nice.
Yeah. Well, welcome to Dudes
Tunes
And Brews.
and brews.
and who's this handsome gentleman to my left?
The
Stage right.
The board over here says that's Big Sue Jackson.
Big Sue Jackson. Let's insert a little golf clap here for you. Yeah, my friend. Yeah, you can clap for yourself. Welcome to the program.
Now,
Thanks.
Big Sue Jackson, you're a wrestler.
A little bit, yeah.
Or do you prefer the term wrestler or wrestler?
Whatever works for you.
You have
I'm
no
cool with
preference?
whatever.
Okay.
It's
Now,
subjective.
So it depends on the day.
I don't know a whole lot about wrestling, but I know that there are two kinds of wrestlers: heroes and heels. Correct?
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Okay.
There are a lot of ways you can
Now,
put it, yeah.
is Big Sue Jackson a hero or a heel?
Depends on where I am
Okay.
and the day.
So
but
you're
I'm
versatile.
mostly the heel, or in Lucha Libre, it'd also be the Rudo.
The Rudo.
So do you get a lot of booing when you come out and stuff?
Yeah, and,
Oh, that's
and I
great.
always get mad because my name is not Boo, my name is Sue.
Oh, that riles you up more. You're like,
Oh.
ooh.
I actually told people I was going to leave if they kept chanting Boo at me the last show I was
man.
on.
That's
See,
terrible.
That seems to be the best
But isn't that
side
your-
of wrestling,
but,
really.
But isn't that your Twitter handle currently?
Well, yeah, it's October. You got to get in the holiday spirit.
I don't know how to do that Twitter stuff, the changing of your names, and the kids do that.
Oh, you can switch it up.
I was gonna be Dudes Tunes and Booze,
Oh,
but with a Z.
Yeah, because it's a double entendre.
A double entendre,
Yeah,
yes.
almost goes into like a triple entendre.
Almost.
Yeah,
Almost.
that's the sought after entendres.
Almost. So tonight we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna talk this guy over here, do some wrestling talk, ask about some things he's doing, what's coming up, and it turns out he's not a fan of brews.
I will leave.
Oh, come on, Big Sue. We just like to party here. Come on.
Anyway, so we're gonna do something tonight that's a little bit different. We've got some soda pops.
Does a good wrestling villain like soda?
I do.
I think
Yeah,
that's universal, right? It doesn't matter if you're good on your hero.
Maybe a
heel.
good sarsaparilla while I tie you to the railroad tracks.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
So yeah, we're gonna drink these soda pops. We actually have quite a few soda pops this evening.
And we got these at our local. Hey, look at that there. We got these at our local Rural King.
Rural King.
Plug.
Not to be confused with Suburban King.
Suburban King.
Burger King.
Hey, what's your favorite Burger King item? Go to.
I'm not huge into Burger King myself.
She just won't go there.
I mean, I'll go there, but it's not like the cheesy chicken tender crisp, bacon tender crisp when it first came out was my go-to, and then they changed the recipe the next year.
Yeah, that's
And
awful.
they lost me.
They have a good fish sandwich there, but they used to have a spicy that was pretty good.
They're
But yeah, anything there is okay. I like their original chicken sandwich.
that's not bad.
It's pretty
The,
standard.
the sausage biscuit in the morning is crap.
It's not like it used to be. Used to Burger King had a good breakfast. What about you? What's your go-to?
Either Whopper or the original chicken sandwich. Usually
Yeah.
both. I'm a big guy.
Have you ever tried the double or even the triple Whopper?
No, I have not. But
I haven't either.
chicken fries.
Oh man, that should be a challenge.
Brandy Lacefield, thanks for joining us here at Deuce Tunes and Brews on a live show here.
Giggity.
Giggity. So, shit, I had another point I was going to make. Oh, yes! I want to talk a little about this guy on the end here. In real life, he He is actually a follower of Dudes, Tunes, and Brews.
Yep.
He has been around since the very first episode. He is, for the most part, our eyes and ears out there in the internet world. He tells us when things are going wrong, and we really appreciate that. So thanks to you for telling us where we're screwing up.
Absolutely, and not only that, like you're not even kidding. Like not just the first episode, like literally the first episode.
Yeah, you've been here.
He actually heard. Well, no, you didn't get to hear about.
Nobody
heard the Genesis.
No,
episode.
nobody heard the Genesis.
But he's the
episode.
first person to pick up on the Genesis
Yes.
episode that it was lost in the early audio work.
So, with that said, I have something I would like to present to you, Mr. Big Sue, if I may.
Huh?
I have a gift for you from Dudes, Tunes, and Brews. Your very own Dudes, Tunes, and Brews cold beer, hot brisket, and the love of a good woman T-shirt.
Absolutely.
That's for you, sir.
Fantastic.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah.
I heard that you were hot for this one. Your own walrus.
Oh, yeah.
Your own walrus, sir.
That's the best.
Yeah, that's the best
Fresh
design.
from the DTB workshop, a walrus
Awesome.
singing "I Am John Lennon." Goo goo gajoob.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
And those are
That is
freshly
awesome.
laundered. I washed those for you today.
Feel nice and a little warm. Yeah.
Yeah, they look
Fantastic.
really good. Really set well.
They've been on the back of my chair, and I was leaning against them, so
Oh.
that's what that is.
Body heat.
That's The heat is on, as they would say.
He's been nesting over those for a while. Been really excited to give them to
Yeah.
you.
Absolutely. I'm
Yeah,
super
you-
excited.
You've been the most consistent help behind the scenes, and that's been awesome. Especially during the loop episode.
Yes.
That was a crazy one.
That was a pain in our ass.
We're actually writing a song over that loop that we'll release in next spring.
I don't think that's actually happening, but
I'm gonna sample it. You're
Gonna
gonna
sample it.
Yeah, we'll sample it. It's the Lost Loop episode.
the lost loop. Did we save that?
I think it's still
I think
on.
it is saved in our private archive.
Ooh, the private DTB archives.
That's right.
Yeah,
All the unreleased footage.
yeah. It's got in there with some gold bricks.
It's in there with the original recorded AV version of episode 5.
Oh, dude.
Remember?
Oh man, episode 5.
Our first attempt at an AV, and we didn't like it.
We didn't like it at all.
Didn't like it at all.
It was static and it wasn't on our pretty mugs.
So let's do we want to try one of these soda pops?
Yeah, that was for
Absolutely.
sure.
And I had some pepperoni pizza. I know you guys did.
Yeah, we totally had. Yeah, thanks for that. The green room here is great.
Green room
Yeah.
is great. We take care of our peoples here.
Yeah, who decided to
So
use that?
I think
pizza?
we're gonna start off with this invisible soda. It's a banana. It's a yellow banana
It
soda.
looked like a Corona.
Filbert's Old Time Quality Banana. Since 1926. I'm gonna call bullshit on that because I've never heard of this.
Well, yeah, it's regional. What region?
Ooh, it smells like Laffy Taffy.
Oh, what's your?
Ooh, it's very bubbly.
It's the champagne of sodas.
The champagne of sodas.
Champagne.
Please have some champagne.
Oh, look
The
at that.
Continental.
Yeah, it's got that.
It looks quite a bit like urine.
But it's like I haven't consumed water in 3 days. Urine.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And
So that's the Filbert's banana soda. We're gonna give that a shot.
all right, and cheers.
It smells
to
like
my-
circus peanuts.
It does smell like circus peanuts.
Every way it does.
Take a little sip of that.
It tastes like carbonated circus peanuts.
It does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know I'm not a real big circus peanuts
I'm
guy.
not either. You know,
But this is not bad.
it's not bad, but I think it could be better.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, it could definitely be
It
better.
could definitely be better. What's this?
What?
Banana schnapps?
Oh, what? You can't go better than that.
Where did this come from? Cream de banana. Huh.
That's,
well, if you're drinking banana sodas and you happen to find a bottle of banana schnapps under your table, I guess you win in Rome.
I think that's was that French for cream of the banana?
Banana cream.
De banana.
Yeah, that sounds better.
This smells like more ripe bananas.
All right.
Let's have a little snoot of that. A snoot, a snort. Not a whole lot, just enough that you got some schnapps in it.
Just to know that soda can be delicious.
Soda can be delicious. Let's see how it tastes now.
Actually
Yeah.
made it better.
Yeah,
That did
yeah,
make
It
it
made
better.
it better. Made it a lot better.
More like a runts.
That is tasty now.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm kind of sad we only got the one bottle of that.
Could you imagine waking up the next day after killing a bottle of banana schnapps?
Oh Lord, what's the proof on that?
Sometimes it's
70?
like 90.
This one is 48.
48.
So that's not too bad.
Well, it's like 99 bananas, isn't it? Is that 99 proof?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 99 variety
Oh,
is.
jeez, that's crazy, dude.
That's some good stuff.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff.
I had that with orange pineapple juice. Like
Oh.
99 bananas and orange pineapple juice.
That sounds so
Ooh.
good, dude.
That sounds real good.
I didn't feel too good the next morning,
Oh,
but
no, but it'll get you there.
Oh yeah. Anything you drink it's going to be that high of proof is not going to leave you feeling too good in the morning.
No, the higher you get, the further
higher
you fall.
get, that's right.
Yeah, that's true.
That is right.
They
So,
go-
as we're sipping on these, Big Sue, you have this event coming up called the Bizarro Luca. Did I pronounce that right? Lucha.
Lucha.
Sorry, I'm not Spanish.
Or a Mexican wrestler.
So it's Bizarro Lucha hatching the egg.
hatching the egg.
What the fuck does that mean?
We're hatching the egg. We're bringing something new to the area, something fresh.
Ooh, I like it. That's good.
Yeah.
So the egg is a metaphor.
Yeah, definitely.
There's not like going to be an actual egg that 50 people are going to be beating up trying to open up.
They actually, early 90s WWF, they did that once. And a big turkey came out of it.
So then is
Yeah,
this
that's
hatching
cool.
the egg reference like an old wrestling thing? Like goes back a ways? Like
No, I just think it's a way of showing, hey, we're bringing something a little bit different to the area, something that, you know, Indianapolis really hasn't seen before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's our egg, and we're unleashing it onto the world.
okay.
It's very
Now,
cool.
is this an event that you're just helping promote, or are you actually wrestling? in
I
it?
will be involved in a
Nice.
wrestling capacity, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is going to be Sunday, October 14th. So next Sunday.
Next Sunday night.
Next Sunday during our show.
Yeah.
You know where you want to be.
Yeah, that's crazy. Where's it? What's the location?
A location is Indiana City Brewing, right on Shelby Street, right near Shelby and Washington.
24 Shelby
Oh, okay,
Street.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's not bad. That's great. Yeah.
Doors are at 7. Bells at 7:30. That means that's when they start doing stuff.
And what's the price admission?
I believe it's $15, and you can buy those tickets on Eventbrite or go on to the Facebook page for the event, and it'll have all your info there.
And that page is also tied to our group page now because you had put that page in there, I believe.
Okay, cool.
So
Yeah,
if,
so you
if
get
you're
on there.
curious, go to the Dudes, Tunes, and Brews group there, the Facebook group, and look for his posts. And you can get all the information you need.
Yeah.
So how do you prepare for a lot of these events? Do you guys like show up and run through anything, or do you guys just?
We show up. We kind of have an idea of what we want to do going into it. Like, everybody brings their input to the match, and we just go out there and do it.
So
No.
you do your intros and stuff like you tell like cue music or whatever's clever.
That's something that they work out with the promoter. Yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
So then how do you get into that gig? Being a musician, that seems like a more niche thing to be a part of. Like, is there just like a Facebook group looking for wrestlers? Is there like a thread you got to follow?
Well,
Do you need a manager?
I started watching wrestling when I was 4 years old.
Okay.
And it's something that I've always been passionate about. I had a buddy who was actually the promoter of this show, that he started training with my trainer up in Lafayette, and I was 26, and I figured, if not now, when am I going to ever try to do something like this? So I got with him, went up there. 10 months later, came out Big Sue Jackson.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Huh. So you just kind of gunned it and winged it and took a chance on a wing and a prayer.
Started as a fan of the big stuff that you saw on TV, and then got a little bit more into the local scene, and then found out the guy was training and went up there and trained with him.
Huh.
Now, was that when you did the Billy Rock?
Billy Rock, yeah,
Yeah.
my trainer.
Yeah,
In his School of Rock.
I was looking at his stats, and he's about my size, dude. 5'7", 165 pounds.
Oh wow.
This guy's a professional wrestler. I was like, that's cool, man. That kind of gave me some hopes.
That's pretty interesting.
So you think you can show me some moves?
Well, I probably could.
Yeah, all right, man.
you know how to do a quarter Nelson?
Know how to do half Nelson, know how to do a full Nelson.
But do you like the band Nelson?
Not so
What about
much.
Rick Nielsen? Speaking of music, do you have training music? What kind of music is Big Sue Jackson? Like, if you get in the bathtub at night, light some candles, what are you listening to?
They Might Be Giants.
Really?
Yeah.
You a big
They
ska
Might Be-
guy?
Some, yeah, but They Might Be Giants is my band.
I've been thinking of the wrong person.
Do you put them kind of in the same field as like Ween, where they can do whatever they want?
Kind of like Ween or the Pixies, or
Okay.
whatever they want to do, they can do.
I was mistaken that for the Mighty Mighty Boss Stones for some reason.
Which is also a very good band. I like them.
They're still doing the thing, I guess.
They showed up at the Vogue recently. Yeah, like 6 weeks ago.
Were they invited? They just showed up?
They showed up.
Just
And they're like,
crashed?
we got the stage open tonight. It was going to be a cover band, but you guys are the Mighty Mighty Boss Stones.
So they might be giants. So
They were in the
They
Clueless
were
movie.
just here recently. You went to the show.
He and I went to the
You
show.
went to the
show together,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember him saying that he had wanted to see them around Gen Con.
Yep.
Hadn't had the opportunity. I saw that they were coming up. I've been working a little bit of extra hours, and I was like, "Hey, buddy, you want to go to the show?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to go to the show." And then we went. It was great.
So then you two go back a good ways.
High school.
High
High
school,
school.
yeah.
High school. 15 years ago, like
Wow.
I graduated.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then we also work for the same place now, for the United States Postal
I
Service.
thought that was a coincidence when I was doing my stalking, research.
Yeah, right, yeah. Stalking and development. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. We got the guys in the lab.
Yeah, but the thing is like we've always like run into each other. It's not like we really like stayed at each other's houses or anything. We always just like knew each other, and he's kind of like me, where when we were growing up, we didn't really stay at one school for long. So we had a lot in common in terms of that. So what we got here?
I think I'm ready to try another soda here.
Dang!
This is one I've been looking forward to trying. It is called Dang, That's
Dang.
Good Italian Cherry Soda.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. You know-
Italian cherry.
Bruce number 2s.
Have you ever Brews Numbers 2s?
Brews Numbers 2.
Have you ever heard of Dang before?
No.
I actually tried one of their sodas about 18 months ago. It was their, it was butterscotch root beer. Which sounds strange, but it's great. It was fantastic.
Amazing.
So do you-
Actually, I've had butterscotch root bear. Like the Oasis Diner in Plainfield, they do handcrafted sodas and butterscotch root beers.
sounds-
Are the ones
wow.
I have.
Delicious.
So
dude.
let me pose a question to the table. Is it going to be weird pouring cherry soda into banana glasses?
Heck no, dude.
Just do it.
I'm all about recycling.
Yeah.
I've been anticipating trying this one.
I like a good cherry soda.
I love a good cherry
now,
soda.
when we were choosing this, we almost got the cheer wine.
Almost, but I've had that one
We've
before.
had that before.
Cheer
so-
wine's amazing.
It
We're
is,
trying
especially
something
ice
different.
cold.
Do you guys like a good cherry 7-Up?
I love cherry 7-Up. That's my go-to mixer.
Yeah, I really like cherry 7-Up.
It's a good mixer.
Oh yeah, it looks good. I like 7-Up over Sprite any day of the week anyway.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Sprite is awful.
Yeah, it's okay from the
I've had too many.
McDonald's.
I've had
it's
too many
okay.
tastes of the McDonald's moldy
Yeah.
soda fountain.
Fellas,
That's what's up.
Ooh, that's a treat.
That is real good.
I have no complaints. Now I could smell the cherry before I went in.
I
for
could.
it.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
It almost tastes like a soda version of a cherry icy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Is there any way that we can make this better?
You know, what?
What?
Cherry whiskey. Who put all this liquor under my chair?
I don't know, dude, but
Black cherry.
Seems like some
Liquor.
sort of conspiracy to me.
Right?
liquor. I hardly know.
It's like some. It's. Is this the dice man over here? Sat on a topic. Oh. We're gonna take it real easy on this one because we still have some more sodas to try tonight that we might want to Irish up. I mean, we just found all this booze under our chair. We may as well,
sometimes-
imbibe a little bit.
Sometimes you're on a,
And, a little bit of loosey-goosey is righty-tighty, if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying, drop us a line at dudestunesandbrews@gmail.com because I have no idea.
Who does? Hey, that actually also jollied it up.
Oh, man.
What is up with that, dude? This
That is real good.
That
We've
is
had
real good.
Real good liquor soda combination.
Real good combination.
That's very good. Very good. So, just recently, you did the Old Wrestling.
Old wrestling.
That's what you're promoting on your shirt here, and that was
Yep.
up in Muncie.
Muncie. Mm-hmm.
And I saw a series of like 150 photographs. I looked through every one.
Okay.
I wanted to see what it was all about. And to me, it looked like there was a fairground or something.
Okay.
Is that what it was?
Well, the one in Muncie, it was actually street fair.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was the Old Washington Street Festival, and they celebrate like the history of this street.
Just
And
the
they-
street.
Just the street, and like it was really around the turn of the century is when it was really big. That neighborhood, that street.
Mm-hmm.
So they celebrate the history, and they actually brought in old wrestling because we do a vintage pro wrestling product.
Okay.
Awesome. Cool.
Okay.
So you guys wear like the leotard, the whole jazz, or like
Some people do. Everybody's got.
Did you not see the photos?
not of that particular event?
Like-
no, I honestly.
See me, my character, I don't have to change anything. But other people, when they go there, a lot of times they'll become someone else because they want to go with more of the 1920s.
It was a real
aesthetic.
vintage look. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely got with the handlebar mustache.
Yep.
You already win. And you
Slightly
got
with-
And you
Yeah.
wear your
Yeah.
pants where you're supposed to wear your pants.
Yeah,
technically.
absolutely, right up to my nipples. Right up to my nipples.
and you got the you got the just the classic just big guy.
Mhm.
I
I love how your wrestler name is on the ass of your pants like a billboard.
Oh,
that was pretty
really?
clever.
Yeah, mistake who I am.
Right.
Big
got-
Sue.
Yeah, you know exactly what you're doing. This is great. Yeah.
So then Big Sue isn't a product of just going to these retro throwbacks. It's actually the wrestler that you picked and you choose and you are.
That's kind of like the idea came from my trainer, and I fleshed it out.
Okay.
I made it real.
That's cool. So if you go to this modern thing, the Bizarro Lucha, you're going to be
I'm still gonna be Big
the
Sue
dapper
Jackson.
Big Sue
Yeah.
Jackson we saw in Muncie.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I wasn't able to tell from the photographs,
Mhm.
did you win?
There were 2 matches that day. I won one, and I didn't necessarily come out the winner on the second.
So you actually won.
Actually, I did, but we restarted the match, and yeah.
So
Yeah, okay, all right,
So
all right.
so then, is everything like predetermined before this happens?
I'm glad you used that word, not the word that a lot
Fixed?
of people. Fixed
Ow,
is fine.
ouch.
Fixed is fine, but the other F word, the fake.
Oh,
word,
yes.
I hate that word.
I don't
No, I
believe
mean,
that at all
there's-
because there's too much too many acrobatics and things.
I was gonna say there's a lot of physical stuff you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to keep contact of like what you're actually doing, so you
Uh-huh.
don't totally hurt somebody.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, you go flying off a ring, you're gonna break someone's neck if you don't do it right.
Right.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah. I've seen your battle scars before.
Oh, yeah. This one right here. I don't know if it can really be seen, but I've got a scar here.
Put it a
from
little
where-
closer to the camera there. I think for the
It's about
for the
5
folks
inches
at home.
long.
Yeah, not
maybe.
really, but
That's
I
it.
broke my wrist in a match, and now I have a metal plate and 10 screws in there.
So that's
far-
a weapon now. You can just like bash someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iron Wrist Jackson.
Besides that, a concussion, 5 staples in my head at one point, and a bum knee pretty much now.
Do you have wrestler insurance?
No.
Do you,
Okay.
do you have Aflac?
Choked a duck once.
Aflac. Gilbert Gottfried was the best.
Yes.
We support Gilbert
Yes.
Gottfried.
Gilbert Godfrey, everybody.
We support.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gilbert Godfrey. I'm kidding. He's not here.
it? What is the problem with you guys here?
That was actually pretty good. Have you seen the sketch that he did recently about how football's getting too soft and PC?
I believe it.
He does
Yeah,
this.
you bunch of
He does,
pussies.
he does this hilarious rant where someone says in the sketch that football is getting to be embarrassing, and he goes on this rant about what is embarrassing, and it's very graphic, but very
He's the
hilarious
best.
the way he delivers it.
I owe it to the Norm Show for me knowing how awesome he was. I didn't realize how great Gilbert Gottfried
Gilbert
was.
Godfrey's fantastic.
He's amazing.
I mean, he's mostly playing a character kind of like Bobcat.
Oh yeah, I
Goldthwait.
guess yeah. But he kept going, unlike Bobcat.
Yeah,
but
he kinda gave
Bobcat
up.
went kind of full, not
Straight
so
guy?
smart, full not so smart guy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, so we're at that part of the show now where we need some tunes, and we don't have any predetermined
Hell, I
tunes
forgot about that.
because we're gonna give it up to my man over here.
Yeah.
Now, what we do have over there is a big old stack
We've got
of
some
vinyls.
records and we got some CDs and stuff. Whatever we pick, it's just going to be ambient shit in the background.
Right.
We were gonna go with some awesome wrestler tunes, but there's so many. It was
I don't have any Motorhead albums.
which is a total go-to for awesome
Yeah,
wrestling.
I mean-
So of course, and Trauma films. Trauma love.
Anyway, let's just pick something random.
Yeah.
What do we got here? My cat has chewed up all these records. I can't see the spines. I can't do that. That'll definitely get us a copyright violation. What we got here? No one will give a shit about this.
What do we got here?
We got the best of Bachman Turner Overdrive.
Oh, BTO, my friend. All right.
BTO TCB on the DTB.
BTO TCB on the DTB.
DTB.
Oh man,
Unless you
I'm
want
a
some of this,
HAT.
unless you want some of this Bee Gees.
Of course, I mean, Bee Gees is good too, but it's not what I'm looking for right now.
I'm not ready for that kind of commitment.
We need the lights to be a little lower, and maybe some little spinning disco ball action.
And some people of the opposite sex.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because even though you should be dancing, you shouldn't be just be dancing with dudes.
How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? I really wanna know. 'Cause we're listening to PTO. Usually we got Harley to back me up. I got to go further with that than I'm used to.
I'm working here.
I'm not very good at like slowing this whole roll down.
Oh man.
How's that sound through the cans there?
To the cans, it sounds like
It's good enough. Because I already sat back down.
remember that episode? I was gonna say that episode, but remember that whole entire movie of that George Clooney movie? Was it Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Mm-hmm. When they first record that freaking song.
Okay.
I'm a man of constant sorrow.
Constant Sorrow, yeah. And they do it like the one microphone. The guy's got the. I just picture like my headphones being that guy here.
Oh, the blind guy.
He's like, holy hot damn, this is a good track.
As a matter of fact, I'm picking and I'm grinning.
Yeah, that's so good, dude. That's definitely a great movie.
It's a good movie.
It's one of my favorites.
Well, my all-time, I got sideswiped with that question yesterday about the 3 albums on a desert island. And I was like, listen to it, I was like, my answer was so stupid. And to backtrack, Harley and I got to be on the podcast, Indie in Tune, yesterday.
Indie in Tune, we talked. It was a podcast that we got to discuss our podcast on.
And it was very cool. Like he even,
Section.
yeah, and you got to listen to part of it, right?
I did listen to part of it.
Once again, you're totally supportive. That's the best, dude. So we did all right.
Yeah.
All right, good. Well, one of the questions he asked was like your 3 albums, if you're on a desert island that you had to have, and I just like went with 3 quick ones, and they weren't bad.
I picked 3 quick ones.
But I just feel like there were so many others that I totally was like afterwards I was like, that's the album I wanted.
The only, in terms of questions we were asked yesterday, the only one that I've been kind of stewing on was the last one about the Beatles, Rolling Stones, Elvis.
Yeah, that's so hard. But I know my Beatles, Elvis, feel like heart of hearts on that. But I do love the Rolling Stones. I don't think
they all have their place. Elvis kind of bridged the gap between white culture and black music,
Right,
so we have to give Elvis props for that at least.
He brought rock and roll to the forefront, and everybody got to kind of decide what to do with it.
That's right.
And then, like the Beatles and Rolling Stones, that they were willing to take like things prior to that, like country and blues, and kind of fuse them forward as well with more of a pop element.
They really mixed the white music with the black music.
Yeah, exactly. It's like we'll give it kind of a different growl to it, in different places.
Okay.
So, but I was talking about Roy Orbison yesterday. I didn't really get to see how far he started. I was like, I think he was before Elvis, but I'm not sure.
Roy Orbison, probably around the same time.
Yeah, I know, but he was doing a lot of the rockabilly stuff.
He was more of the ballad crooner guy.
He's so good, dude. Roy Orbison's great.
That's like besides Pretty Woman, all his songs were like those like lofty vibrato.
I love the stuff he did with the Traveling Wilburys.
Oh yeah, that was perfect, dude.
The Wilburys were awesome.
And the Wilburys didn't go over the top like they could have, because part of me, like, at first was, like, bummed by the Wilburys, because I'm like, it's just too kind of good across the board. And then as I've gotten older, I was like, that's exactly where you want to be. You don't want to be, like, the most popular thing at the time just because you're the most popular. Like, of course they're going to be heard. I mean, every guy in that group was every guy in that group.
True.
It was also like the time of the super groups.
Yeah, and they didn't even really push that.
Do you know how the Wilburys like named themselves?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, well, let me drop some knowledge on you. Jeff Lynne and George Harrison were working on the project in the studio together, and they're like, "Wouldn't it be cool if we had our legendary guys that we loved like help us?" And Jeff Lynne wanted Bob Dylan. No, George Harrison wanted Bob Dylan.
Okay.
And Jeff Lynne wanted Roy Orbison. And so they talked to him. Pros was, yeah, it's cool. And I'm actually telling another story here. But how they got their name was they were recording shit, and they kept, screwing things up. And they'd say, it's okay, we'll bury it.
Oh!
We'll bury it in the mix.
So who invited Tom Petty?
Okay, the story I understand is Tom was hanging out with George at one point. George was down at like Tom Petty's house or something, and he left a guitar down there. And he went to go get it. And Tom had caught wind of this Traveling Wilburys situation. He's like, "Hey man, can I do that with you?" And George is like, fuck.
He just kind of weaseled his way.
So he was kind of like, "You got a bass?"
He's like, yeah.
Yeah, I got a real weird one.
It's like we already got Bob, but all right.
I mean, you already got Bob, Roy, Jeff, and George. Tom Petty does not fit.
Tom Petty, yeah, but he did okay.
Yeah, I mean, Tom Petty was kind of...
Considering what he could have, like, he was kind of like the Neil Young of the group, right?
Yeah, I'd say so. But
Yeah.
Tom Petty was awesome in his own right.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom Petty had, what, 40 top 10 singles?
Oh, yeah, dude, he knew what he was
So
doing.
many.
So
Yeah.
many.
He's kind of like he's kind of like George Lucas to Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
It's like people don't realize how awesome George Lucas really is because he seems like the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
But like every time he does something, it's like massive. It's not like Spielberg puts out like 10-1 films compared to Lucas.
True.
Lucas just kind of squeaks one out here and there, and he's
Squeaks one out.
But he's
This
still-
soda looks kind of... Holy crap.
Invisible soda.
Invisible soda.
and what I do does nothing. I can't kill the
My
witchcraft.
face is behind it, and it's still like...
Oh.
Anyways, I've been sitting on pins and needles for this one. This is Route 66 Lime Soda.
Who did Route 66? Wasn't that like Kmart? They had Route 66 clothing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what let's do the research on this soda here. I'm curious.
I know it was an actual highway.
Yeah,
But
get
it's
your
now
kicks
like
at 66. Yeah, it's good. And we also have the Phillips 66
Yeah.
gas stations. And
That's true.
I helped paint them.
And the Motel
helped paint them?
66s.
I painted some Phillips 66 gas stations. I had to paint the islands around the gas pumps, and it was like this metallic paint that like was like reflective, like you're painting a mirror. And it got stuck to me once, and it was like the Matrix. That was really messed up, dude. I never got that.
Huh. Anyways, let's put these cups together here and split another good-looking soda.
A deliciously fizzy beverage based in Mokina, just outside of Chicago, has been bottling since 1996.
96.
There you go. So it's what, 22 years old?
This soda, I hope not.
That particular soda, it's been bottled for 22 years.
From Chicago to LA.
Hey! So it starts in Chicago. You get a 66 soda. Should be able to slowly drink it till you get to LA.
That's a mighty long 11.5
The
ounces.
22-year-old soda reminds me of the story that you guys told that was told to you guys on the podcast yesterday of the Jones Thanksgiving soda.
Oh boy, yeah. He
That
said it was
sounded
like
awful.
Said that they mixed all of the Jones Thanksgiving sodas that they came out with and then left them in the fridge for like 10 years or
yeah, it's
something
like
that.
10 or 12 years, and it was like the turkey and gravy one, the like freaking like
Try cranberry sauce.
cranberry sauce, the freaking like green bean casserole one.
That's all. That sounds terrible.
The green bean casserole sounds like it would be pretty rough.
This is very green.
Hey, look at that! Oh,
I
oh.
feel like this is like antifreeze.
It's movie magic at its finest.
Ethyl glycol.
It's got like a sharp note to it.
Del Shannon was going to replace Roy Orbison, but he killed himself.
Oh.
Whoa!
Charles Froman, thank you for that tidbit. I'm not sure who Del Shannon is off the tip of my head.
Nor do I, and that'd be something to do with research for sure.
Who is Del Shannon?
There's a lot of like potential replacements that kind of go off into the world of obscurity. Like,
When I hear the name Del with the one L, it makes me think of Del Griffith, of course, from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. John Candy's
he's
beloved character.
One of my favorites. You say, you don't think I... What does he say? You say I talk a lot? Yeah, I talk a lot. But I also listen too much.
Right.
Or he says I talk too much.
Right.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, that's one of the greatest movies of all time, man.
Yeah.
So do you guys have a special Thanksgiving movie that you watch each year? Something you around that time period?
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, bro.
That's my go-to as well.
I don't necessarily have a movie, but even today I still have to watch the Thanksgiving Day Parade.
You do like to watch that, huh?
Yeah.
You're that guy.
I'm the one guy who still
I
watches
also
it.
watch it because it gets exciting when Santa comes out. You know, and you're like,
I only
"Hey."
watch for balloon malfunctions.
Yeah, but
Have you ever seen a good one?
No.
I don't
But
think.
I've got two.
I have hope.
The disappointment.
I've got two little girls, 5 and 3, and I tried to watch it with them last year, and I was just like, Daddy, what is this? Is Santa here yet?
You're right.
This, everybody, is Del Shannon, and he is an ugly man. And look,
Well, that's
hey,
fantastic.
that
Oh,
would
wow.
make an awesome T-shirt. That horrible, that crazy image we got.
Right.
there.
That's fantastic.
Going back to what we're doing here, this kind of tastes like if you just like melted down a bunch of lime dum-dum suckers.
I was also thinking the lime popsicles. You ever drink the like flavor ice popsicles before they freeze?
Yeah.
They got like that kind of like hearty, like off flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The green freeze and squeeze. I'm down.
But I'm not hating it. I know you were thinking.
However,
about this
if we're judging these, like my rank right now would be
The dang.
the dang, the banana, then the lime.
Really?
Yep, that's where I'm at.
But
I think only the banana's only there because of the schnapps, so maybe the lime should be up.
Yeah.
we should have put some more whiskey in the lime soda.
You got a little bit of stag.
You know what? It's a stag party.
Yep.
Just a little snort. I mean, you don't want to pour a lot of this liquor in these cups because it's not a big cup, but it could be. I mean, you don't want to be pouring this all night.
Yeah, I'm looking about this.
Did you want to catch it? I was pouring that for an
Yeah,
obscenely
I did.
long time.
It's okay, yeah. You know, tomorrow's
Just a little snoop
Hey,
for you,
tomorrow's
sir.
Columbus
Yeah,
Day,
thank you.
and we're all American here.
Tomorrow's
and,
Columbus Day?
Yep.
I don't
Right.
work a federal job. Why do I give a shit? I'm not going to Maya to get a toaster oven.
You got to work tomorrow?
Yeah?
I got.
Columbus Day's a federal holiday.
Everything is federal.
Us regular people don't give a shit.
Yeah, well, I got to work tomorrow because I signed up to
Yeah.
work. Okay, and then I get an extra vacation day, like a real American.
Yeah. After that, this goes here.
That's good.
Yeah.
That is real good.
Red Stag, huh?
Yeah.
That's my new go-to.
That moves the Route 66 to the top of the pops.
It's the top of the pops.
The top of the pops.
We need Dick Clark in here to talk about this.
Where's Dick Clark when you need him? Rest in peace. He still looked good when he died.
We already covered the fact that you're a dad. You have two daughters.
Two daughters.
Two daughters.
Mhm.
Whew.
Yeah.
10 more years and you're going to be having a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I know it's probably a sore subject, so let's go on to. Do you have any other events coming up besides the hatching of the egg?
Hatching the eggs, the big one I got coming up, and that's probably all I got for the rest of the year.
Right on. So how many would you call them performances or matches? How many matches do you do a year?
Well, when I first got started, like my first 2 years, I was out there almost every weekend.
Oh,
but
wow.
Now that I work with the post office and I'm a dad and everything, I'm probably down to like 4 or 5 matches a year.
Okay.
Just a little bit of an outlet, you know.
Yeah. I'm trying to liken it to like us playing music or something.
Yeah, about play once a month. You know,
Yeah.
you know. And do you get together and practice or anything? Like, how do you get like ready for an event?
Ready for
Do you have like grappling parties?
one has happened, but that was when my trainer's training center, when he was closing down, like all the students got up there and we just had a wrestling party. But no, there are a couple places in the area where you can go a few days a week and actually get in there and do some training. But yeah,
Have you ever been like mismatched and like been afraid you were actually gonna hurt your opponent?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Have you ever fought a woman?
Yes. Yeah. In a, I mean, it's a lot more on the independent scene. Like, it's a lot more common than you would think.
Okay.
A lot of that's kind of a sore topic for some people. I actually like the fact that there's intergender wrestling out there. There's
Okay.
actually going to be an
So the
intergender
sore
match
topic
on the
is
show.
the fact that women are now
Yeah,
in.
like a lot of the more wrestling purists, like the old school people, hate the fact that guys and girls are getting in there
Gotcha.
together, and they just liken it to abuse.
Oh,
But
yeah.
no.
But the
It's
fact
not
that-
it at all.
But they get in the ring. Excuse me, miss. Can you sit down?
And then she's like, "Shut up!" and she whops you
Yeah.
down. That's cool. If anything, that gives more of a chance to even the platform.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Male and female, because I mean, a woman,
Like we're all
a real-
just wrestlers. Why can't we all just go out there and wrestle?
Yeah,
together?
exactly. You put on a character, you put on a show, and then at the end of it, everybody's rooting for the good guy back.
There's actually an intergender match on the show coming up next Sunday.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I did notice in the flyer there's a lot of men and women.
Yep.
Well, what's your favorite wrestling scene in any movie?
Any movie?
I actually really like the movie The Wrestler. Have you seen
Oh.
it? Darren Aronofsky.
No, but it's one I've heard. It's
Is that
on
the
it's
Mickey
on the
Rourke
list.
movie?
Yeah, the Mickey Rourke movie.
Yeah.
The final scene, like he's jumping off the top rope, and you don't know whether he's living or dying because he's like had a heart attack because of wrestling, and he's not supposed to get out there and put his heart through anything.
man.
That's like the ending of Birdman. He like jumps off a building.
You're the guy who watched that movie?
No. I follow the I follow the Norm Macdonald stuff, and he's always talking about the ending. He's like, he's a joke on the new Norm has a show where he's talking to Michael Keaton.
Oh yeah, he's
and
on
he
that.
says, so at the end you just jump off. You died, right? And Michael Keaton's like, I'm not going to tell you.
It's open to interpretation.
It's open to interpretation. So he's like, so I have to write the fucking end of this movie.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite's the John Candy and what's the movie? Stripes.
Okay.
It's like the Bill Murray John Candy
the
movie.
mud wrestling movie?
Yeah, I like that scene.
My
was
favorite
famous in that
wrestling
movie,
movie would be Billy Madison, The Revolting Blob.
Yeah, that's really good.
You know, and there's one that was made in the late 90s, Ready to Rumble, David Arquette
Yeah,
movie.
well, great soundtrack, by the way.
Yeah,
really good soundtrack.
It's kind of a guilty pleasure. And the fact that after that movie, he became a wrestling champion, like in one of the big leagues. And now here in 2018, he's actually stepping back in the wrestling ring.
wow.
Oh, it's unbelievable, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, David Arquette is wrestling right now on the independent scene.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, what a life, you know? Because aren't the Arquettes like a big family in Hollywood?
I think so.
Who are the other Arquettes? I know Roseanne Arquette.
Arquette,
David.
David.
Sheila.
David Lair Arquette.
Who's
the
John
guy
Lair
for
Arquette?
yeah, it's John Lair Arquette.
That probably.
No, Patricia Arquette. Are she related to her?
Probably.
She's my favorite, Patricia. She was the one in my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street. Since it's October, we might as well talk about our horror films. Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors, is my favorite of the franchise. And she's in that. She's the one where he's like, "Welcome to the prime time, bitch," and he like pulls her into the TV, and she's like, "Ah," and dies and shit. What's your favorite Nightmare on Elm Street? Are you in on those at
No,
all?
I'm not much of a horror guy.
At all?
I'm not a BREWS guy. I'm not a horror guy.
It's all right, dude. So you're not much into rockabilly chicks.
I wouldn't necessarily say that.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I know. They seem like horror and getting drunk. But that's typecasting all the rockabilly chicks. If you are a rockabilly chick that thinks elsewise, email us at dudestunesandbrews@gmail.com and tell us that
Tell
we're
him how
wrong.
wrong he is.
I love telling people how wrong they are.
Yeah, but you know, like, keep it respectable. I'll admit when I'm wrong. It's most of the time.
Well, we're going to go to some questions here in our question box that
Okay.
we like to pull out on occasion. I just handed you one there.
How
from me.
often do they actually have an answer? This is different.
It is weird because usually we sit on these questions for a little while.
Yeah, we sit on them for a while until they hatch.
Like hatching the egg. Next Sunday, Indiana City.
What a
Brewing
yoke.
Company.
I never knew this was a BTO.
Yeah. You know, that's a good one.
Oh, just play. I'm not gonna try to sing it.
Whatever.
So, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's a what?
Well, that's the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. If you don't beat the game in 3 days.
Oh, this guy's good. You're gonna get there soon. He just started playing Ocarina of Time recently. How far have you gotten so far?
Not very, because I believe my 4-year-old has broken my controller.
Oh god.
Okay, don't go too. I got 4 controllers, and you're gonna play Ocarina of Time.
You
It's
gotta play it.
yeah. You'll become a man. Not that mustache hasn't proved that
You
you
got
are.
any
a man.
brothers or sisters, siblings?
I have 2 younger brothers.
Younger brothers.
Yep.
Well, this box is jokes. We like to have people sometimes deliver them the best way possible.
Okay.
You can read ahead or you can not. But let's see how you can deliver this joke.
And give it to the people at home.
That's right.
If I were to liken my brother to anything in the world, I'd have to say plywood.
Ooh, burn!
Take that!
Your brother must be boring.
Doesn't float well. I feel like he would just plywood sinks.
Well, plywood does burn pretty well.
It
too.
does.
Oh yeah, burn!
Burn, baby, burn. Disco
Yeah.
Inferno.
Plywood Inferno.
Plywood Inferno.
These cards are upside down. Who's stacking these cards?
Do you are you pretty particular about stacking your money?
Actually, yeah. Well, that working fast food like I did my first job will, especially if you're counting the money at the end of the night, you'll be pretty particular about how you stack your money.
But you moved on up in the fast food industry. Like you were a manager, right?
I was.
Were you like general
Ooh.
manager?
No, I was just a shift manager.
Shit though, man. I never got that far. They never trusted me.
I was a manager in training at a couple places.
The MIT.
Yeah.
That's cool, dude. Where at?
I'd rather not say.
Good spots.
Yeah, I've handed you both 2 new joke cards. Let's deliver these as best we can. Josh, why don't you go first?
So, you ever seen a squirrel with nice tits? Were you disappointed? Oh, you never seen a squirrel with nice tits? Oh. Then,
Did you screw up the joke?
No, it just says, were you disappointed? Me neither. Oh, no, it's in parentheses. I screwed it up. I thought parentheses were first. Was this on?
No.
Is that little bit of liquor we had?
That's
like,
a motivation. That's like, me neither.
I don't.
Goodness.
I neither deny or nor
You know,
confirm.
whatever. You know, you can walk a mile in another man's pants, but you'll eventually just smell like his ass.
Yeah. Till you put your own butt grooves in the back pants.
Was this your cup over here?
This is me.
I'm confused.
Which one's it under? What we got here?
What we got?
A little peach knee-high.
Now, knee-high is considered a generic soda where I come from.
Well, knee-high was huge during the war, World War II.
Well, it's
in
kind of
Korea.
like Colt 45.
Have you ever seen MASH?
No.
Radar always talks about grape knee-high.
Grape knee-high.
And it was like the thing they'd let Radar drink because he was a little bitch and couldn't drink booze. Like the rest of them. So let's try this knee-high.
Whoa, I love the smell of this one.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Ooh, that smells mighty nice. Kind of tastes like cardboard off the bat.
A little bit.
I happen to like cardboard.
Very sweet cardboard.
It's a little bit disappointing.
I like it. I'm gonna admit it. I like it. It's
Meh.
not a whole lot of carbonation going on.
Not a whole lot.
Let's say that if I'm in a hurry, it's like a good grape soda in the sense of like not too carbonated, mostly fruity.
So I used to think that life had no real meaning. But now, I got 43 Twitter followers.
Dude!
Freaking, that's awesome.
Dude!
Tried to do the Letterman and didn't.
Moving it
didn't quite
up
work.
in the world.
43, dude. Are you on the Twitter?
I am on the Twitter,
He
and I
is.
actually think I have 700 Twitter.
Jeez! How often do you update?
Depends on how I'm feeling.
So okay, I feel
About
you
once
there.
a day usually.
What about the Snapchat? You do that at all?
I did for a while. I haven't for a while though.
He and I, Harlos and I used to be Snapchat buddies, and then we kind of just fell off.
Great Snapchat buddies. Then I got tired of doing the hiya Josh Froman his.
You only did about 1,700, and I became that Josh Froman. I became a parody of myself.
Right? He's got a hole in his driver's seat and all.
Yeah, that old driver's seat. Now I got a new truck. New to me. Go see Hubler.
Just say hello.
I'm not selling that. Go see whoever you want. Go buy your own vehicles. Don't trust me. I got it on a whim.
Oh man. Okay, so you know I have a 4-year-old son. He hurt his neck the other day. No, he didn't fall. I was trying to put him back in.
No respect.
It's a little warm in here. My wife, take her.
And that concludes the jokes for this evening.
Then that probably should conclude the notes for the evening.
Just the jokes. We got plenty more notes.
We got notes and questions, and I got pork rinds. We got pizza. Oh, we got more sodas too.
These are the big questions that people are asking at home.
We're halfway through.
Yeah, we got 4 out of 8 sodas.
Yeah, that's definitely on this end. I know that can't really be seen on there, but
Josh,
yeah.
why don't you pick one of these?
Oh boy.
I'll let our guest pick one.
Oh man. I was talking about a good grape a minute ago, but we haven't really gotten into the root beer end of things. Oh, that seems like a good finisher. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go with the Fitz's cream soda.
I'm down.
We haven't had a good cream soda here for a while, and let's do that.
Well, while we're waiting to crack that and split them over, Big Sue, if I reached into your pocket, what would I pull out?
Probably a moth. Probably a moth.
So you don't use your pockets.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do.
That was a tough one.
Hey!
I still need to get the official Harlow Santana lighter technique down.
Me too.
It's all on.
I'm
It's
gonna
all on the
try it.
YouTubes. Okay, so
That and how to make your own screen for screen printing.
Yeah. And the word of the day is fulcrum.
fulcrum, people, science.
Fulcrum. I hardly know him.
That was a good one. I'd buy that. I'd buy that for $1. Name that movie.
I always wondered, where's that from?
RoboCop.
RoboCop.
Oh,
The guy in the hot tub. I'd buy that for $1.
Man, there goes my pop.
And everyone's like
culture.
watching it, just laughing.
So, ooh.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
real good.
Oh man, that's nice.
Got a good
That's real
hang
nice.
to it. It's sweet. It's not too robust.
It's got a taste I can't put my finger on. Like it almost tastes like some kind of finish of a candy.
It's almost, to me, it's almost like the finish, like you're saying, it's almost like a cotton candy.
It's very cotton
yeah,
candy
kinda like
like.
that,
Yeah,
Cotton candy
that's the
on the
flavor
finish
right
of
there.
it, yeah.
Yep.
Big Sue, ask another question here,
All right.
because that's what we're here for. What's a
thing.
better asset in life? Sunny disposition, straight teeth, great tits, or the complete MacGyver DVD series?
MacGyver DVD series, come on.
That
guy could get in out of anything with a paperclip and a rubber band.
That was
how?
That was the correct answer.
Absolutely.
Have you seen that they remade Magnum PI?
I saw that they remade it. I don't know if I'll watch it. But
I have no.
They remade Magnum PI?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
remade Magnum PI.
Higgins is a lady.
What? That's okay, whatever. That's a new world we live in. But for realsies, who's been watching freaking Lethal Weapon? What's up with that? That's a thing, and it's like 4 seasons in.
Wait, what?
There's that Lethal Weapon series
With Damon Wayans. It
and
had,
Sean William Scott.
it had a different guy, but then something, I think like he was a Me Too guy and he got fired or
Well,
something.
Damon Wayans just quit for the next season, so he's
Really?
finishing up this season. And so did he was he playing Briggs? Right?
Briggs. I don't know. Chris Wolf, we are drinking sodas this evening because our guest does not like beer, but we have been drinking liquor.
Hey, speaking of which, does cherry go well with cream?
I don't know.
I already finished mine. It was too good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, we'll wait for it. Yeah, I mean, you know, whatever.
You guys do it up.
You know what?
Do it up.
Let's try something fun here.
Bruise it up.
What's happening? A banana
Oh,
cream
shit.
pie! Oh!
Banana schnapps in my cream soda. You got schnapps in my cream soda. You got cream soda in my schnapps.
No cream soda schnapps. Shit. That's not really good. It's a banana cream soda.
That's like what a banana moon pie should taste like.
I like banana moon pies, but it's just like the textures are off.
It smells like banana moon pie
Right.
from over here, yeah.
Huh.
What's your favorite kind of moon pie?
One that is bigger than they are now.
Oh, they got smaller, huh?
Everything got smaller.
And when the moon pies went, you know, things were downhill.
I mean,
That's a depression treat.
you know, yeah.
They probably came out with that did they come out during the depression? Like, I need
I
marshmallows.
don't know.
Or it's like the post-depression kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know my history of snacks. I feel like I should learn them.
Snack history?
Snack history, yeah, that's a snack history 101. It's like, when did Munchies come out?
Here's a good one. We're
421.
pulling questions from a hat right now, just for fun, because we haven't visited the question cards in a while.
Can you describe the smell of a decomposing animal in 3 words or less?
Shit.
Shit. Yeah.
3 words or less. That
Yeah,
works.
it works. What about you, Harlos?
It's a warning. Don't walk tracks.
Yeah. That ain't me.
Right? So, you know, many people laud Ernest Hemingway as one of the most important writers of the 20th century. Personally, I think he was boring as hell and a drunk.
Yeah.
That was more of a comment, really.
Yeah, that was much of a...
Did one of the joke cards make it into the question?
I think so. Yeah, you're right. That's one night we got drunk and mixed them up.
And then we did it again.
I mean,
You ever could? It's like getting your cards mixed up with your Monopoly. You know, you got the chance cards. You got the other ones. What are the other
Community
ones?
chest.
community chest.
Community chest. You guys play with?
Is that like a set of boobs that anybody can like run up?
Yeah, you know, but people like talk trash about the community chest, but everybody loves her or him.
And, advance to the nearest utility.
Right?
Yeah, if you got to squeeze, then they got to pay the fees.
Ooh, that's right.
Yeah, so whatever.
Big Sue.
Yeah.
In your free time, what do you like to geek out over?
Right now,
I heard you
yeah.
through the grapevine. You're kind of a nerd.
I'm a big nerd. Like, I'm really into role-playing games right now.
Ooh.
Oh, right. What are we talking about? What do you got?
Vampire the Masquerade 5th Edition just came out. I've been watching a stream of people playing the game. And I'm also really big into Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
Oh, you're going old school, so the real deal. So do you do campaigns at your place, or do you go out and about, or how does it work?
I haven't been able to get one together at my place lately, but Monday nights I play online with a group of people.
Oh, so it's not you can
Yeah,
do
you can do it
D&D
online.
online. I've been wondering about that for a long time.
Yeah,
What's
there's
that, Dungeons
sites
and
that you-
Dragons?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I was wondering, if you do it, what do you say, by proxy?
Yeah.
Is that the term? Or you could just Skype it? Just a bunch of Skyping people playing.
Do they all? Does everyone have to have their own 50-sided dice then?
Oh,
Because that's not very economical.
I've got a backpack half full of dice.
Oh,
but
really?
Yeah.
If you ever need more, I know a guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know a dice
man.
guy.
And,
I'm not talking Clay either.
and
He doesn't do dirty nursery rhymes.
Oh!
See, like you say. You know a dice guy to a nerd who's really into Dungeons and Dragons.
And it's like, I know a guy who got some good stuff.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Well, I know this guy who runs a booth out of a flea market, and he sells all old toys.
Oh,
He's
yeah?
a toy guy. And he has like a 20-gallon bin. There's like 6 of them, and they're all like $1, $2 items, $3. They're all separated. And one is completely full of just dice.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Any dice you could think of, he probably has in his big 20-gallon bin. And you get them for like $5 for $1.
I may need to get with you. But
Yeah, that's great.
my wife probably won't be too happy. For
I'm
me
talking
to say
his
that, but hey.
language now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the Dice Man.
The Dice Man.
the dice man.
That's great. Well, do you believe it's true? Whomever smelt it, dealt it?
9 times out of 10.
Yeah, I would agree with that. What are you smelling right now?
My schnoz ain't working so well. I got the allergies, so I'm mostly working with taste here. I'm like a snake. Hey, what's that smell like? I'll let you know. Let me process it.
Let me lick that. Let me get a lick of that.
Let me get a lick of that.
Which works in my favor because I have a pretty sharp palate. So even when I can't smell, I can still smell.
Whew, there's a lot of schnapps in the bottom of that glass.
Yeah, you went a little schnapps heavy. That's good. I haven't said that since my last hobo friend. His name was Tommy. He was a
Hobo
good man.
friend.
Hobo friend. You got a family. You won't jump on a train with me. But I know old Boxcar Sue over here will.
Boxcar Sue.
Boxcar Sue.
I feel a new character developing. Old Boxcar Sue.
Can I be a hobo? I want to be a boxer, though. I think wrestling's cool, but I want to go in there. Yeah, come on now. Come on. Oh, you almost got me.
So you...
Then I did punch him in the friggin' ear.
You got me.
we applaud violence here.
Yeah, we talked about
I
boxing
encourage
accidents in the
violence.
past. Yeah, boxing accidents we encourage, but not domestic. We strictly, if you're just fighting for your right to party or your right to vote, then we're all for
What if
it.
you're like just partying for your right to fight?
Sure, yeah, that's your right.
I guess it means you're Irish.
It's your right to fight. Because if you ain't fighting, you's a little snitch. If you ain't fight, you gon' fight tonight.
Right?
You guys hear about that fight last night where the guy jumped over the cage after the fight into the
Oh,
after
the UFC thing?
yeah, the UFC
Yeah,
thing.
what's up with that?
He jumped over the fence and went after the other guys, like one of his trainers or something, and
What a
caused
punk,
like a near
dude.
riot.
Yeah, dude, that's not cool. That's being a punk. Because
Well,
it's just
it was kind of payback because something that happened a few months ago where that guy's guys went after a bus.
okay.
It's almost more wrestling than wrestling.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is what it is. Then if it's one of those deals, it's like payback is payback, but there's formalities, and then there's people who get too caught up in their egos on stuff too.
And
You
then not
know,
only that, they're putting the entire crowd in danger, like, you know, jumping into the crowd to start fighting people.
Not
Almost
cool.
like that brawl that happened at the Pacers.
I was gonna
game.
say, who do they think they are? The Pacers?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of wrestlers, I heard that old John Cena got a new haircut.
Oh yeah, he did.
Is that legit?
He did. He's got like almost a middle part now,
Right.
like, and it's a little bit longer. But
He's growing out his hair?
I haven't seen it because you can't see him.
I think John Cena's one of those guys that's gonna probably.
So these photos are fake.
Of
They're
course.
circulating. Okay.
You think like John Cena is probably one of the guys one of the wrestlers I would sit down and talk to. I think he seems pretty cool. He seems like he's pretty humble. But
he was on. He hosted Saturday Night Live not too long ago, and it wasn't terrible.
He's an okay piano player.
He's actually over in China right now. Like, he's training to film a movie with Jackie Chan.
Really?
Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty great. But I wonder how would he favor in the UFC? Is he too much gimmick to be kind of that kind of sport, or do you think?
I mean, he's a beast. He's an athlete, but I think it takes a certain type of, you know, mentality.
because who are the few that have crossed over? Like
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, and then Shamrock.
Shamrock went from
Shamrock
UFC
Shake.
to
Shamrock.
It's back at McDonald's.
I wish.
Ooh, with the
The McRib?
McRib.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
if the
Mac
Shamrock
rib.
Shake and the McRib like came together at the same time, I
Well,
think the world would implode.
The Shamrock Shake is just the McRib of milkshakes.
Yeah.
And that's a fact, dude. That's science. And, like we advocate science here at DTB.
We are.
I actually read a
whole
whole study on that. Yeah.
on the McRib.
Being the Shamrock Shake of sandwiches,
Oh, yes.
and
What's-
the Shamrock Shake is the McRib of...
That's true.
of shakes.
Uh,
And what's up with the Dr. Pepper? They always push the Dr. Pepper with the McRib.
I can't stand Dr Pepper.
I'm
If Dr Pepper was ever in the same room with me, I would punch that soda in the mouth.
Oh, see, we didn't get any sort of like Dr. Pepper-esque shit soda tonight.
Good.
You don't like any of them. Like you don't like.
Speaking
where
of,
the sodas
get us a
go?
soda out.
Let's just grab on random. I'm reaching down.
Speaking of sodas, Big
Here's a
Sue,
soda.
Big Sue, let's say you let's say
Frosty.
let's say you take a lover from the bar.
Okay.
And you go to their place and you do the bang thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I says. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The next morning, you wake up and you find them dressed as a clown, standing over you, holding a soda bottle
Can't do
and
it.
demanding your urine.
I'm pathetic.
What would you do?
A soda bottle filled with your urine.
No, 2-liter bottle.
Okay, and
Oh.
they're dressed as a clown. Oh,
Oh my god!
That was the best soda pop ever.
Soda pop.
Wow.
Yeah, that was good.
That was like the
that
challenge.
was like
mission.
a friggin' firecracker or something.
Wow.
That was great.
It was so abrupt I didn't even flinch. Like it's literally by my face. And
I almost went flying off this chair.
Dude, I'm the one that popped it. How do you think I feel? It's like I just broke a fluorescent light bulb in my hand.
Yeah.
Whew.
Oh yeah. So you got a lover with 2 liters of your urine. How do you feel?
That question's
I mean,
been
if
thrown around.
that's what gets them there,
You're just gonna give this stranger
Sure, why
your
not?
urine.
I'm not doing anything with it.
That's true. I mean, it's just it's going to waste.
It's root beer.
That's some nice root beer.
It's pretty middle of the road. Kind of like Dad's.
Yeah, it's good.
You like Dad's root beer? You ever had that?
Dad's.
Yeah.
It's good. You can get it at the Dollar Tree.
Don't they also have the blue cream soda?
I've seen it. I've never tried it. I just was like, I like the root beer.
Classic question here.
Let's see. We got the what do we got here? The Frosty, and the Frosty root beer has got the Santa Claus on it, which I thought was
Very
pretty
nice. Big Sue, describe how you've demonstrated leadership in and out of the grocery store.
Oh, grocery store. I actually like going grocery shopping, but don't get me in there like the day before Thanksgiving. No. I legit almost fought someone last time I went the day before
Over a sack of
Thanksgiving.
taters?
No, because they were just being assholes and like getting up in my grill.
Gotcha.
You know.
Oh, that's the worst.
You still had your grill out in November?
Absolutely. You can grill all times a year.
Okay, I'm just making sure we're on the same page.
Well, what is your favorite holiday?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yeah, I'd have to agree with that.
You know, I'm a big guy, but not only do I like to eat, I like to cook. So
I love cooking.
it's kind of a sneaky holiday too. It's like Christmas light.
What is Thanksgiving?
Yeah, so
Thanksgiving is like preparations for Christmas.
it's like certain people that may or may not show up for Christmas. They're like, I'll see you at Thanksgiving. And then if you don't see him at Christmas, you're like, I saw him at Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? It's like that uncle that probably got arrested, but it's okay.
The one who's not fooling anybody, who has the Pepsi can.
you mean the one
Yeah.
that's still allowed to come to these?
You're right, yeah, like that kind of uncle. He gets arrested, but he ain't like
Not that other guy.
Yeah, he's still cool. Well, what was your favorite as a kid?
I think every kid has two favorites. Halloween, because you get to dress up in goofy shit and get shit tons of candy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, of course.
And Christmas.
Because you
Christmas.
just get shit,
Yeah.
and you get 2 weeks off for no reason.
Right.
That's so awesome. I wish I got 2 weeks off, but now you know you don't get paid for it always.
That's true.
I do take holidays, but you know whatever.
Hmm.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, what's your favorite to get blackout drunk?
Tuesday.
That's a good day. Is that your Friday from work?
No. Actually, my Friday is Saturday.
Hmm.
And then your Saturday is your
I have
Sunday.
Sunday, Monday off. Yeah.
Well, here's shortly. We're gonna have to make like Sam and Dave or the Fabulous Thunderbirds and wrap it up.
Mm-hmm.
How many sodas we got? We got
1, 2, 3,
two
4,
left.
5, 6. We got 2 sodas left.
And we finished up the BTO, which was
We're fresh out of BTO.
that was good.
It wasn't
was
bad. I like.
There's
some
a few
BTO.
BTO
Finished
sodas
off
I didn't realize
With
that.
the TCB on the DTB.
That's right.
TCB on the I think
The
I got it
BTO
right.
doing TCB on
On the-
DTB.
yeah.
Well, we TCB.
Yeah, yep. It's the place to be. HAT is a hat on me.
HH Greg.
Oh man,
That was a thing. We went to school with the twins.
Yeah, the twins in the
that were in
commercials.
those commercials.
It's hard to find them.
Oh, they lived behind my aunt in Greenwood, and me and my brother are twins.
Oh yeah.
So she'd always be like, "You guys should go play with the twins across the fence," and we're like, "Fuck those guys."
I actually used to bowl with those guys too.
Really?
Because yeah, they were.
I heard
big
they were
bowlers.
assholes.
No, they were always pretty
Really?
cool.
Yeah,
Really?
cool.
I never had a problem with them.
What were their names?
Taylor and Gavin.
Gavin, yeah, Taylor
and
Gavin.
Yep.
Curd, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you need to find them on Facebook, I'm friends with both of them. Not to brag, I'm friends with former celebrities.
Yeah, them and
local
what
center.
the girl from the hot tub commercials.
Oh, the Watson's
Watson's girl, that's
I was
what
talking
it
about her-
was.
Do you know her?
No.
You know her?
Indianapolis pseudo celebrities.
So we got grape soda from Faygo, which in a glass bottle I've never seen.
Old school Faygo.
And we've also got this chocolate fizz, cocoa fizz soda.
chocolate soda.
So what are we going with there, James? Big Sue?
We gotta go with the chocolate.
All right.
Chocolate.
And do you look...
Chocolate soda. It sounds
It's
weird.
not.
It's
It's a twist off, but it's not twisting.
What?
I'm not even a wrestler.
He out wrestled the wrestler.
Big Sue done broke it loose. We all know the truth.
You know, some of them-
Hey, let's be honest. He could be a wrestler, couldn't he, Big Sue?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, he's got that kind of Fred Flintstone thing.
Yeah, I mean, I can fall down and get paid. Whatever.
Yeah. That's what's the best part. You fall down and you get paid.
His name's Harley Paid.
Harley paid. Will give me some leotards. with
As
big
long as
money
it's not
symbols.
hardly paid.
Uh-huh, that's
damn
right.
right.
Or late for supper.
You damn right.
Oh,
that
Very
smells.
chocolate.
Yeah.
That smells like Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, it's just Tootsie Roll.
the
smells like a
smell.
Tootsie Roll.
The smell does not match the color.
No.
No, at all. It looks
No, that looks like the. Can you see it? It's the 3-day-old piss.
Right.
That is the 3-day-old.
The sugars are breaking down.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that's good. That's Tootsie Roll soda all day long.
That is Tootsie Roll.
That is-
That's way better than Chocola or Yoo-Hoo.
I don't know about that.
Yes, I don't know if I like this.
I like
no,
it. I'm liking
See,
this.
it's like it's a chocola or Yoo-Hoo without the creaminess.
Yoo-Hoo, I'm okay with. Chocola pisses me off because it's not a cola. This at least doesn't lie about the fact that it's a cola. That's the thing I
You know
gotta
what?
say.
Why change things? You know, like I always say, if it ain't broke, don't break it.
Yeah, that's good. That's pretty good.
You know, that's good advice, but, you know, there's a 3 and a 5-year-old in my house. That's never going to work.
Well, nothing's sacred to anyone under, what, 8?
Or,
Yeah.
anybody under 38.
Like, karma's paying me back for all the shit I did to my dad, right?
Yeah, we lost a Wii U because
Oh,
the
Wii U?
3-year-old, you know, shoved something in the disc slot.
Favorite Wii U game?
Ooh. I like Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
Or, shit, what's the other one?
Mario Maker?
I love Mario Maker.
Mario Maker.
Oh, I
Mario
wanted to
Maker.
try Mario Maker. That's one reason I wanted to eat.
Do you think they're going to port that at all? Did they
I think
ever?
it's going to the
They're going to
Switch.
pork it?
Yeah.
Where's your brain?
If they port it, I'm going to pork it. Because it's that good.
Oh, Lord.
I tell you what. I tell you what.
I tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
Well, damn it, Bobby. We
Dang
are
it.
calling here right now.
We should, we're going to eventually have to where people can call us on the show.
Yeah, we're going to work up some new segments, like the dude line. We're going to work on some picture-in-picture on-location telephone calls, maybe through Skype. I really want to call my brother on the show and tell him he's ugly. Just call him, he answers, we put him on the screen here, like up here in the corner, and he'll be like, hey, bro, like, hey, you ugly, click.
Us with the guest, and we like, damn, you ugly.
Right? He opens it up, it's all of us sitting here.
Yeah. It's like, damn, you got me again,
You
man.
don't even know me.
You ugly. You ain't got no alibi.
UGLY, yeah.
How you think you got that way? Yo mama.
Yo, mama.
You know, I think I'm done with these cards. I'm doing
Enough
more
of the
reading,
cards.
doing more reading than
we
talking.
got the
So
cards.
let's end the show here in a few minutes. Big Sue, you got any hidden talents?
Not really.
That's
Not really.
way to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm the worst.
So you couldn't
could-
join a circus or nothing, huh?
You couldn't like brown a sandwich nicely.
I can cook pretty good. I also play the violin and mandolin. So
There we go. Let's
That's
there
what
we
we're
go.
talking about.
I don't know if that's hidden, but yeah.
Well, I didn't know it.
Okay.
Did you know I play the guitar?
Yeah.
And the bass?
I did.
And the ukulele?
Yeah.
And the drums?
Yep.
And the piano?
Yep.
And I make a damn nice biscuit.
I didn't know that.
We didn't
but-
get that on there yet. We didn't talk about that on the podcast yesterday either. I meant to bring it
biscuits.
up.
What's your favorite biscuit recipe?
Mine?
Okay, well you.
Oh, you actually want the recipe?
2 cups of flour.
Need some music, like piano music. You know? 2 cups of flour. Maybe a pinch of sugar just for fun, if I'm feeling froggy. 2 tablespoons of baking powder. Not soda, powder.
Powder.
It's gotta rise.
Yep.
Then you gotta take some real cold butter.
Absolutely.
Real butter. Not none of that country crock shit.
Never use any of that.
That's the mistake I made for so many years. I was chasing a flavor that country crock could not supply.
And
Anyways.
then once you go back to butter, you'll never use margarine again.
Right. So I'm hooked on real butter now, and so I mix all that in there. I need a little bit of milk, some salt, maybe a dash of pepper. And I throw them in the oven in a big lump, cat head drop biscuits, Kentucky style. And I let them go for about 15-20 minutes till they're nice and brown. And if they're brown on the outside, you know they're nice on the inside. And that's my biscuit. And I pull them out, and I take a bite, and I do the reverse blow and do a bunch of cussing. Because my mouth's burning off, of course, because I didn't wait for them to cool down. That's how I do biscuits.
And ladies and gentlemen, this has been Baking Tips with Harlow Santana.
Well, I want to do another segment here soon called Drunk Cooking.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's best kind of cooking.
We're going to get drunk, and someone's going to pick some ingredients in my kitchen. We're just going to make something.
You know the best part about
Drunk
drunk
Iron
cooking?
Chef.
There we go.
Yeah, because there's a certain thing about like when you cook, like depending on why you're cooking, you pay attention to stuff, and you're a little more like, oh, I gotta do this. But when you're drunk cooking, you just throw shit in there, and it comes out great, like old grandma stuff.
This is going to be good. I'm going to throw that's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
like
good.
I've had the best baked goods
you-
and shit when I'm drunk.
You fry a can of drained corn kernels, and you put some butter and shredded cheddar cheese on it, and eat it with saltines, and it's fantastic.
That sounds.
That
pretty
actually
good.
does sound pretty good.
No, not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So we got one soda left.
Let's kill
Knock
it.
this
Yeah,
out.
fulcrum it out. One more for the road.
One
My daddy was right. I got a tummy ache.
Yeah, that's a bunch of soda.
That one was weak AF.
I like it. So I like a good grape soda. I'm gonna be honest. I do like a good grape soda.
It's Fago.
I love a good grape soda. Last grape soda I had was probably a Welch's.
They don't do
That's
bad.
a good one.
Plop. Plop. And I got the rest.
Take it.
Favorite Faygo is Rockin' Rye.
Oh, this smells good. Yeah, Rock and Rye is good.
This is going to make up for that terrible chocolate soda.
Yeah.
That's why it would make sense to do it single
I
last.
need to work out some burps to get that chocolate out.
Fizzy Dimetap. Fizzy Dimetap.
Did you ever like taking the Diamond Tap as a kid?
I did.
Yeah, me too. And then I started tripping balls the first time I was in.
Yeah.
Well, and then I had a buddy who would still take it as an adult because he just couldn't take any other cough medicine because it was Dimetap.
Wow.
Diamond Tap is good. But then Robitussin has its own genuine flavor.
Robitussin, MD.
You ever drink a whole bottle of Tussin?
No, because I'm not a retard.
Robo Trip.
Oh, I can't say that these days, can I?
Yeah.
No, of course you can't say that you didn't drink a whole bottle of Tussin these days.
Fine, I did, okay?
You fucking jerk. Did you ever eat a whole pack of those triple C's?
Talking about batteries?
Yeah, dude. You swallow 3 batteries and they say you see Mars.
They say you go crazy.
Hey!
No, but I'll take some double D's.
Oh.
Hey-oh!
Anyways, we're like at, what, hour 15 now? Yeah, hour 15 on the dot, so it's been a pretty good episode. Big Sue Jackson has been our guest this evening.
Hey.
To my left, is that the same on your screen? Who gives a shit?
We'll say stage right. Is that what you do? If they're looking at you sideways?
Yeah,
Stage
sure.
right.
On this side of me is Josh Froman. I've been Harlow Santana like always.
And we're just some dudes.
We're just some dudes.
We listen to some tunes, BTO.
This was episode 18. We call it the Dudes Get Ready to Rumble.
And yeah, thanks for being on tonight.
Not a problem. Thanks for having
It
me.
was good. A lot of fun. I was glad to finally meet you in person.
Absolutely.
We've talked
fantastic.
a lot. Yes.
Yeah.
So, anyways, this has been
Dudes.
Tunes.
and Brews.
Good night.